Hello learners! In this video, we will be learning about the steps of literature review. There are 5 main steps in the way of literature reviewing. The first step is a research problem and concept identification. The literature search can begin either before the research problem identification or after that. The literature review before finalizing of the research problem can help the researcher to identify the gaps in the previous research based on which he or she can refine the research problem or the question. The next step is the identification of keywords and relevant sources. The keywords are the underpinnings for the search of literature that can be included in the research problem and the characteristics of the population of interest, etc. After identification of key terms, the next step, that is, the third step in the review of literature, is searching the literature. After the selection of relevant resources, the researcher searches the literature electronically or manually. The next step in the review of literature is critical analysis of literature. After the collection of relevant literature, the next most important step is to critically analyze and synthesize the literature. The best method to analyze the literature is the PQRS method. That is, to preview, to question, to read, and to summarize. This starts quickly taking an overview of the research article by going through the abstract or the summary. The fifth step in the review of literature is writing the literature review. The final step is the literature review, which is the most important of all the steps. The researcher should write the literature in his or her own words. Long and confusing sentences should be avoided. The researcher should use short and clear sentences that are accurate. Literature may be written in a logical sequence, that is, introduction, body, and conclusion. So these were the steps in the review of literature. Thank you, learners.